Breaking news in Fort Worth this Wednesday, where a jury has found a man guilty in the murder of a mother and daughter and sentenced to death. Prosecutors say Paige Lawyer strangled Otisha Womack and her 10-year-old daughter Kamaria in 2018. He was arrested in Tennessee. Right after the sentencing today, a lawyer yelled that he is innocent and DNA will prove it. Of course, we'll be monitoring the story and bring you the very latest as we get it. Welcome to Midday this Wednesday. I'm Marcus Took. In another developing story today, the United States Supreme Court is taking up the scope of one state's abortion ban. Since overruling Roe v. Wade, it'll consider whether a federal law about emergency care protects access to an abortion when a woman's health is at risk. ABC's Christiane Cordero has the latest from Washington.
Today, almost 2 years since Roe v. Wade was overturned, abortion rights are back in the Supreme Court, with the Court of Public Opinion demanding it be heard steps away.
Abortion is healthcare, and we want it now.
It's taking up an Idaho ban that the Biden administration argues conflicts with the Emergency Medical Treatment and Labor Act. The federal law requires hospitals offer stabilizing treatment to all patients whose health is in jeopardy, going a step further than the exceptions within Idaho's ban, which allow abortions to prevent the death of the pregnant woman, not to protect her health.
There are two patients to consider in those circumstances, and the two-patient scenario is tough when you have these competing interests.
Idaho argues it does treat medical emergencies for both the unborn child and the pregnant mother, saying the law exists solely to prevent hospitals from turning patients away. It accuses the Biden administration of trying to reimpose a federal abortion requirement despite the court's 2022 ruling that returned the issue back to the states.
Today, doctors in Idaho and the women in Idaho are in an impossible position. If a woman comes to an emergency room facing a grave threat to her health, but she isn't yet facing death, doctors either have to delay treatment and allow her condition to materially deteriorate, or they're airlifting her out of the state so she can get the emergency care that she needs.
Idaho is one of several states wrestling with post-Roe abortion rights, an issue the administration has weighed in on repeatedly in the courtroom and on the campaign trail.
And it shouldn't matter where in America you live. This isn't about states' rights, it's about women's rights.
Arizona is also on the front lines of the abortion access issue today. Lawmakers are attempting to repeal the state's near total ban for the third straight week. Christiane Cordero, ABC News, Washington.